Hi, my bookies. Okay, so it's time. It's time. We're gonna look at some pictures. Oh. We're going to look at some pictures. Let's see if I can find them on his account. We're gonna look at pictures, all right? It's time. I feel like Mariah in this moment. It's okay, never mind. Hi. I know it's impromptu. I'm here. Hi, Brenda. Okay, so we're gonna look at some pictures real quick, you guys. I've been trying to avoid all things Venezuela, but hey, Ladybug. I've been trying to avoid all things Venezuela. I have, because you know, when you are me and you're pretty confident in the fact that I guess we can, I don't know if we can call it a fact, but I'll just say, when you're pretty confident in your own spiritual gifts that this man does not exist, I didn't want to give any energy to this, to be honest, because everything with him in it then is AI. So it doesn't matter. But I want to look at it and I want to point out the AI. So this is going to be a fresh look. Hey, Becky. It's going to be a fresh look, you guys. You'll be seeing it with me for the first time. Y'all have seen it. I have not. So you're going to get my... And I'm doing this to regulate my own self really quickly. All right, so we're going to look at it. Hold on. I'm going to bring it up on my laptop. Hopefully. We're going to see if my laptop cooperates, because I have a lot of videos on here. I've been downloading. I uploaded this morning's video. I feel like I cheated you a little bit out of some readings today with my rant and my discussion, but that's okay. We will get back on track in a second. I just hey, beautiful. Let's I'm gonna go. Where do I find those pictures? Where do I find the pictures of the Situation Room? I don't want to look at somebody else's pictures. I want to see it directly from the horse. Where do I find those pictures of the Situation Room so we can look at them together? What's up? Thank y'all for helping my fan club reach its thing. Hey, Chris. Hey, Britt girl. I give up. I give in. I give in. We're going to look at these Situation Room pictures. Where do I find them? Where do I find them? Like, I don't want to go to a news station. Hey, Candy. I'm trying to go. I want to see directly from their post, because I'm wondering if they took them down after they got, like, laughed at. How are you trying to be better than Obama and you post some shit like that? And it's funny, because I'm typing in Situation Room and all I'm getting is June. Did they erase them and scrub them already? What's up, Leah? I'm looking up, I'm trying to find these pictures, these war room pictures, these Mar-a-Lago war room pictures. Because someone posted, oh, it is on his truth thingy. Hold on, let me see. I gotta see if they're still there, because they got laughed at. So you know, whenever they get laughed at, they take shit down. Let me go to roll call real quick. No, I want to see the pictures. Hold on. Because if anybody in that room should know how this thing is supposed to go, it should be Rubio, right? It should be Rubio. Rubio should know what is allowed to happen. The man's been around, what, 15 years? I mean, Trump should know too. I mean, he's been around, what, 10 years? Fuck. Why did y'all do this to us again? I can't believe y'all did this to us again. I don't know if I'll ever forgive you guys. I'm serious. If this was the first time, I don't mean you guys. Y'all know better. Hey, AJ. I'm talking about you guys at large. I don't know if I'll ever forgive y'all for this. I know he shenaniganed, but it should have been so convincing that shenanigans didn't matter. Just like in 2020. When did they post it? When did they post it? Oh, the 3rd? Oh, I gotta go through hundreds of truths. You DM'd me the link? Because I'm trying to get it direct from the horse. God damn, how many times he posted on the 5th? Jesus. Hold on. The thing I like about roll call is even if they delete it, roll call is basically archiving everything he does. Hold on. Wait a second. Y'all, he took a whole day to not tweet? Because there's a 6:59 January 3rd. Ooh, right hand itching. Okay, come through, money. There's a January 3rd, 6:59 p.m. Eastern, and January 4th, 9:47 a.m. Eastern, and then nothing until 12 o'clock that morning. He went a whole day without tweeting? That's suspicious. Okay, hold on. You guys, I'm trying to find it directly from his thing. I'm going to look at his war room pictures real quick because you saw something about it on Threads. You know, with this doggone laptop, I don't like to play around. Hold on. What time was that supposed to have been, though? I want it directly from the horse, and I'm looking. That's 5 o'clock. There's a lot of double. This Lindsay thing, I want to read on Lindsay. Did we read on Lindsay already? This Lindsay thing there's something weird about it that's just not sitting well with me. There's something I'm just not, something's not right about this Lindsay situation. Why is Lindsay there? I know he stands to make money or something from something. That's funny. Apparently, Elon posted a picture of himself in front of a flag that says, "I am a citizen of the United States and only have that passport. No matter what happens, I will fight for and die in America." We can arrange that. But I want somebody to check and see if he really does only have an American passport. Oh, wait. Didn't he get kicked out of South Africa? That might explain it. Yeah, this Lindsey Graham thing is very strange. Oh, okay, cool. From the Vinny. Yeah, I'm 524. What are we looking for? Oh, hold on. Hey, girl. Hi. Okay, here we go. Found it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna see if I can't. God, it says view on truth. I hate giving him views, so I try not to. But I want to see these things up close and personal. I want to see these things. I mean, how do you look powerful with a black curtain behind you? So powerful. Why do they post the pictures one by one? Why don't people do like a gallery dump? Like they posted them one by one. All at the same time though. Unless it must have been a gallery dump. I gotta be wrong. It's gotta be a gallery dump. I guess the roll call with their archive, they're doing it one by one. That makes more sense. Hold on, I want to see. How many of these pictures did they dump? Okay, and there's the Maduro picture on board the Iwo Jima. That's funny that you named it after that. All right. Okay. All right, let me, damn it. I hate giving them any kind of thing. Oh, child, this shit is AI. You know, I keep trying to make myself believe he's alive. I do. I do. Because I'm like, there's no way you're the only one who thinks he's dead. There's no way. Okay. And then I look at these pictures, I'm like, how is nobody saying this? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy to be the only one saying this. It feels crazy. All right, hold on, let me save this. It feels crazy. It feels real crazy to be the only one going, he's not alive. Like, he's not alive. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing it so much. Thank you guys. Just looking at the war room stuff. Yeah, I'm looking at that real quick. Yeah, hold on. When I say this shit bothers me, to see people treating this as if, like, it's not. Hold on. And then to hear Nike paid for that opportunity? Well, honey, you ain't gotta ever worry about me buying my kids Nike shit. Fuck you. Seriously. No, we'll just... I don't know, though, because they said they outbid other companies, and I need to watch that again and see what other companies put in a bid, because I'm going to just, like, not wear them either. All right, so... Save mama some money. Be like, kids, I'm sorry. These do not align with our integrity. Not only that, though, for it to be AI, they are deliberately still doing the thing, right? Of, now see, this I can believe. This black and white photo of Heg's Breath and Raising Cane. I'm never not going to laugh at that name. Like, that's very sharp. There's like no, I'm gonna probably just compose all these into a video. So we'll just continue on with what we're talking about. I think that's what I'll do so we can take a look at it. And you can see the difference of the sharpness in the pictures between the ones that have him present and then the ones that don't have him present. And I just hate having his shit open on my computer. Yes, access. access my download files. There's like a great difference because you can see like to the point, because you know black and white photos are unforgiving, so they show you everything. So you can see like Heg's breaths, pores, the wrinkle on his head, like you can see all of that. And then even when Raising Cane is blurrier, he's still very distinguished in his look. That's so dumb of them to mix the mediums. Yeah, like all his pictures are super sharp without this man. Hold on, let me look at one more. Yeah, even when it blurs, it's still, you know, even when it blurs, like not bokeh, but whatever it is, like the focus of a camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. And then when he's there, everyone's ridiculously blurred. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the difference. Wait. I gotta show y'all what I'm talking about before we go forward. You should be able to see it better because that's why I wanted to get on my laptop so that you can see the Mac. Hold on, I'm making sure my back lens is clean. I want y'all to see this difference. Okay, let's flip the camera. All right, so this is them, right? So let me see. Can I make it bigger? Okay, this is them. So you see his blur? His blur is still distinguished. So his hand is out of focus and it's still distinguishable. Like you have very clear lines and whatever. This blur of the desk is still just blurred, but things are obviously separated, right? So, you know, even this, like I can tell that there are different tabs open. Even the backdrop is still sharp and stuff, right? So this is without this man in here, right? And then we get to the black and white one. So you see the black and white. Look how sharp of a delineation it is between a human being and a backdrop, a human being and two other human beings. There's no blending of the coat here. The thing that is blurry is like rightfully blurry. This is not in focus, but it's still clear. You get what I'm saying? Like you can still see that. This is why I don't understand people and their BS stuff about, oh, it's because it's out of focus. I look at video all the time. So this is cool, right? And then these are on this stupid thing. That's all I'm gonna tell you. These are directly on, you see the T? It's directly there. I went on roll call and they sent me here. I mean, they said like I couldn't make it big on roll call, so I had to come here. So this is directly on their post. So if you look at it and you see how sharp it is. All right, so look at his hand. His hand is out of focus, but I still see a finger. I still see another finger. I still see like the surfer's tunnel. I'm just giving it names, okay? Oh, I'm not there either, but this is like you can actually access it. I'm just not like, I don't think I can access comments and stuff, but you can access these actual, if you go on rollcall.com, you can, that's where I started. I started here on rollcall.com and they archive everything. They keep it archived. So even if they delete it, it'll say delete it next to it. So roll call, is tracking everything that they do. Right. So, all right. So here's the difference, right? So y'all see how, like it's out of focus, right? And that makes sense. This is out of focus and that makes sense. Now, let's go here. He's here. They're so out of focus that it doesn't make sense. And then like, you see his face, how it messes up. There's like this weird like Venn diagram between this person and this person. You see how it's messing up? You see how he's blending into the curtain? I don't want to get too close because I don't want you guys to have that little wavy thing that shows up. But you see, this is just a blob of shit, basically. Right. But you see how he like he goes flat. So yes, okay, we're showing him sharp, finally, because he's never sharp. But in truth, I think this might even be imposed because he looks younger than he has looked. So this actually might be imposed over this. I think this is actually that. This might be imposed. Oh, okay, never mind. No, it's not. Because you see these fingers start doing some weird shit. Like they're weird. And then, oh, look at this garbled hand. That's not even a whole damn hand. Don't you love photography? Yeah, you see that garbled hand, girl? Listen. And what's this? This ain't even a knuckle. Child, they should have cut it where I had it. So yes, these are definitely AI photos. This is BS. Look how this other person just like totally blends into the curtain. This is BS. Oh my God. They should have cut it off where I cut it off. Okay. Because now like the chair is like super, super blurry. Like it is compared to the other blurs. This is why they should not have put these pictures together, because compared to the other blurs of depth and field and all that kind of stuff, like now you can see even more the difference. Because if this is trained on him, how come the damn curtain's so sharp? You know? Oh, is he? 1, 2, 3. I think that's supposed to be his pinky. Oh, girl, yes he is. Yes he is. Because I don't see another pinky under here. And 1, 2, 3. I don't see another finger up here. I see the thumb, and the thumb, he's absolutely missing a finger. Yep. You know, these shits can't do hands, you know? Yep. And they try really hard to pay attention to crispiness, because, like, the shirt's fairly crispy. But the other stuff, you know, and his hair has, it actually has dimension. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This could have fooled me. But until we get to here. All this right here, and then, honestly, all that back there. But this could have fooled me. Oh, and that's the other thing. There's so many dents. I noticed this when he was talking in the video, that he had this huge dent. Like fat doesn't make a big old dent like that. But anyway, so he's still missing a finger. 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Like this looks like it's supposed to be the pinky, but that makes it worse. Like that makes the whole thing worse. I think they took a picture and then tried to put him in, like, you know, give the picture to AI and say, okay, impose this man in here. And then, like, look how thin and haggard he is compared to the picture from earlier this week. So, like, none of this shit makes sense. Like, it makes, and then why would you actually post this? Because you gotta know, this isn't a skiff. You know, it's not a skiff. Like, you literally can see. You don't even know if that's Marco or somebody back there. They wanted their picture, their Obama picture so bad, child. But the thing is, Obama was in a locked, secure place. Like, look at that. So we don't even know who that is back there. That's not Marco. Marco's here. So who is this? We have no idea. We have no idea. Hold on. On this computer, with all these things open, I'm not going to be able to go to the DM real quick. Okay, so again, this is a shitty ass. Look at that profile, bro. Do you see that profile? This boy is missing a whole chunk of face. And they said, oh my God, let's post it. No, this is definitely AI because he's missing a chunk of face. Like, what? Oh my God. What? So he's missing a chunk of face and he has hair halo. Oh, girl. Why I didn't notice that ear. Oh my God. That ear is hilarious. Oh man. Oh man. And then you have these weird guys in the back, right? And again, if I could see light through a curtain, how secure is it supposed to be? Like, why would you post these pictures? Why would you post these pictures? And then they still have his little fingers point through there. And supposedly people were saying that this was X, like in the background. I don't know if they created an X lookalike for their thing, but oh my God. So here we go again with a terrible out of focus, right? And then we have only him in focus. this profile. That's not even the same hair. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's terrible. And so here we go back to them. So you see how sharp they are? What is, like, wait, they really do have X on in the background, y'all. The hell? They, like, wait. Do y'all see that? They really have X on in the background. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that to check and see if people are tweeting about Venezuela or something? I had deja vu today too, girl. I did. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to remember what's the rest of this. Okay, so y'all see this? So again, real photo. So they were really in there doing this like this. This man knows better. Or at least he should know better. Like, we don't do this. And y'all see how sharp the back curtains are? Like, this doesn't make sense. I can't believe people sat here and believed this shit was real. Look at this. He's so freaking fuzzy, right? And oh my God. Like, his fuzziness doesn't make sense. We just looked at a different picture. Oh my gosh. This is so horrible. Now, here's what my thought is here, is that this is actually kind of a split here. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but a lot of times he's not even interacting with people in a picture or in a video. So that too lets you know, one, you have to keep telling AI to interact. Like, it's getting on my nerves trying to make a coloring book. But you have to keep telling AI to interact. Like, they have to be engaged. They have to be interacting. They have to be looking at each other. Yeah, the fingers are weird. I think he's inserted in here, like split or inserted into this picture. And that's the other thing, is you have to see how long they take to do things. So it'll be like, oh, we're going to have a news conference at 11 o'clock. Why 11? Why not 9? Why not 8? Why would you wait till 11? Because you got to get the video together. And then if you watch even a snippet of Marco talking or something, he said something about tonight. I'm like, how are you saying tonight if this was 11 o'clock in the morning? You did this morning. You did this last night. Why would you say tonight? So that also lets you know that that was prepped in advance. Because you wouldn't have made a mistake and said tonight. It was 11 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, yeah, see, I strongly think this is split together. Because this looks funny back here. And he's like super perfectly sharp. You know, and first of all, he would not allow you to do this. He would not allow you, like the real him, would not allow you to, he would not allow you to make somebody else the thing. And this is the other thing. This is the other way I know this is a real picture of this guy, is this pin is super clear. And you see it even has a shadow under it. Their pins never do when they do the AI on him. It never does. And then if you see it, it's like super wavy because it's a waving flag. So this right here is definitely put together. And that's really easy to have done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, his fingers always look weird. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what they do with his fingertips, but they're always weird. Oh God, there's the dick. Ugh, God. It's his head on someone else's body. Neck looks different. Let me see. I don't know. Possibly because he's shrunken into his clothes. And I know, like, if you put your shoulders up, you know, leaning forward. But I think possibly, actually, because his neck is all the way down here and his shoulders are all the way up here. You know, AI has a problem with proportion. All right, so here's their black and white photo. What the fuck is up with his hand? I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to say that. Look at his hands, though. Somebody say, sure, let's post this. Are you serious? Okay. Yeah, and then you see people outside the curtain. So how secure, right? This ain't right, bro. I hate him. I haven't hated anybody in a long time. This guy right here, I can't wait till he gets what's coming. Look at now. They're gonna say this is blur. They're gonna say that's blur. Well, what was he doing with his hand? Was he jerking him? Stop. Stop. Because how come that blur is that bad? Motion wise. But whatever. You want to say that's that? Okay, cool. But what's this? Look at this man's face in the background. This is weird. And did his suit change? I feel like his suit changed some. What color is it? See, it's a darker color, and then it's lighter. Anyway, so there he is. And then he made sure to show his little racist tattoos. He looks like this is a mask, to be honest. Okay, you do see the slight change of color, right? He's not holding on for dear life. The man's not even alive. That's just a thing. That's an AI guy. But he looks like he could be a mask, to be honest. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, because like the hairline and everything is just like way too perfect. And then like the white under his sideburn, it almost looked like glue or something. What do you mean? What do I mean? I'm sorry. You must be new to our room. Hey, hi, how are you doing? Last month we dreamt he died, and we verified repeatedly. Spiritually, of course, not actual. I don't know, Jen. His ear might be that damn bad, though. That might be where they got it from. Oh, yeah, honey. And I believe my dreams. Yeah. So if you notice, all this shit has been AI. Now, this is weird. Look at that weird profile. It's like almost see-through. If you guys... Okay, some of y'all, I sent that video from Hogalish or Hogarth. Y'all, if you watch that video, what's your thoughts on that? On his dream? Girl, yes, they want to be relevant so bad. See, they can't decide what age he is. Because this is actually a healthy look for him. For how he's been looking. They can't decide what age he is. They can't decide what weight he is. They can't decide what color he is. They can't decide anything about this man. He changes in every single video we see of him. Now this. Oh yeah. If you go to the dream video, is not in my AI playlist. The dream video, it might be actually. It might be. Yeah, I definitely break it down. Oh, they had him sleepy? I can't wait either. And honestly, we shouldn't be waiting anymore. Because I'm telling y'all, I have a feeling they're going to do drone policing. And that's when our numbers don't matter. So, like this right here, I'm pissed off about this. Nike will never get my money. Ever again. They bid on this. They paid $20 million. They will never get my money again. And then their stocks went up and shit. So Nike ain't ever got to worry about me. You can put out as many black stories as you want to, but you ain't never got to worry about me. Hey, beautiful. What's up? Okay, so those were the pictures they posted on their shit. Now, where are those Maduro pictures? Corporate sponsored kidnapping. That's like so perfect of a thing. By the way, you guys, like seriously, send some love and light and prayer out to J. Megan and Becca, because what the fuck? Like what? Oh, that's why when I was like, you know, having my moment with God, like, God, my videos don't go nowhere. Hey, Diana, I'm like, my videos don't go nowhere. And it's like, I felt like, honey, it's protection. Okay. Bruh, let me see. Okay, let's see if I can close this. Hold on. I shared it in my stories. I have to share things in my stories now because every time I share something in my repost, they give me a violation for other people's videos. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this TikTok thing, y'all. I don't know. Right now, it's my bread and butter. So it's like I'm trying to get money up. If they got Jay, they have to be looking at Becca. I'm telling you. If they got her, if they didn't like get her, like, but they're intimidating her. So if they're intimidating her, they've got to be. But you know, she has her own intuition, and she knew the minute she started talking about this man ain't dead, or he didn't die the way they say it, or other people, whoever it was. But let me tell you something. Hold on, because as I open this thing, I see a video by this guy. And it has a hook right now. It says, when did the United States become one of the bad guys? It's a black man. So he's responding to one of these, you know, a response post to, I guess, somebody who typed that under something. This has been the year of the white awakening. Like, that's what it's been. It's been the year of the white awakening. Because, you guys, what do you mean? What do you mean, when did America become the bad guys? What do you mean? Like, were you not listening? You know, like that's my response. Like, this one lady was like, you guys, I feel like everything they told us has been a lie. I was like, girl, if you just listen to any of us, Black, Indigenous, Hispanic, Asian, had you listened to any of us? Okay, Vivian, like, seriously, when has America been the good guy? And it's wild. It's like y'all chose not to listen to any of us. We've all said, hey, it's not the way you think. Wait, did I like it? Because I wanted to play what Becca said, but it's like every time I repost something or something, I get in trouble. Oh, I guess I didn't like it. Let me go to it so we can at least hear what she's saying. A little bit of what she's saying, because obviously I want her to get the view on it. J. Megan. But yeah, she talked about, I don't know if this video was today or if it was yesterday. Who knows? I didn't look. But apparently, it was recent. Oh, 1/6. So this is something she posted today.
Sitting outside my house. I was in my kitchen cooking dinner, and they clearly couldn't see me because it's now been 2 weeks since the Department of Justice has dropped any Epstein files. We found a bajillion more people.
Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong one.
Take a what? So last night I caught 2 federal agents sitting outside my house. I was in my kitchen cooking dinner, and they clearly couldn't see me because some Christmas decorations were blocking their view of me. In the corner of my eye, I saw a big gray pickup truck, very shiny, very new, pull up outside of my house and just park in the middle of the street. Just as a person in general, I'm very aware of my surroundings and my situation at all times, so I didn't think much of it. Then I heard some noise at my mailbox at my front door. It wasn't the sound.
Okay, so she talks about it today. So y'all can go check out her video. She is Nerdy Pink Panda 1. The good thing about it is she's doubling down. She's like, I have to keep posting videos, otherwise you'll know something happened to me. So it kind of keeps you alive, you know, to do that kind of thing. So This is where we are, bro. This is where we are. This is where we are. Are you going to go watch it? Okay. This is where we are. Where you have somebody stripping someone of their of their what do you call that thing? Their retirement? Like demoting them after they retired. I mean, he gave 25 years of his life. Heg's breath gave like what, 4? You know, like it's wild. So I do want to look at that. We can look at Mark Kelly again. It's not going to be a long live tonight because my fiance is coming and his job called him back, so he'll be leaving tonight. So I am going to spend time with him when he gets here. But this is where we are. Okay? This is where we are. And on one hand, you can almost rejoice, right? Because and this is not hopium or whatever, because like obviously my eyes are like super glassy right now. So it's not hopium, it's just like a what the fuck are we doing? I'm having a moment here. However, if you want to fall, if you want to break something, you move too fast, right? You move too fast, you expand too fast, and you have no plan for any of it. So if you watch any of them with their interview today, don't buy the lie that they don't know what they're planning to do. Don't buy that lie. But they don't know how to sugarcoat what they're planning to do. That's where they're tripping up. That's why they're like, what? Are you stupid? Like, you know, like the thing that Marco told the lady. She's like, so if your plan was to do a regime change, why'd you leave the regime? And he's like, what did you expect us to do? Did you expect us, did you expect us to, you know, stay there a few more days and take out everybody? Yes. Like, what are you supposed you know? No, I'm fairly okay. I need to find who else I have to block, but I block everybody as soon as I find out they're on this platform, any platform. But at the same time, it's like right now I'm still small potatoes, so there's that. But and I think I brought it up this morning or yesterday. But there was a moment of like, if y'all don't fix this shit, I'm definitely one of those they're coming after. Because I got a year's worth. I can't even clean up my social medias. Like I can't, because I have so many of them. And I can't clean up my social media. I can't hide that thing. And then on top of that, I'm black. So it wouldn't even matter at this point, because they're trying to do this whole whitewash thing and imprison black people or enslave black people, whatever they think they're actually going to be able to do. But that said, it was just like, I can't do anything about it, you know? Right. And that's the scary part, right? Because I can't change anything. I have been against that man since first administration, so I can't go back 10 years. I just can't. Here's the thing. They're not including JD. Like, yeah, on some level, there's a distancing happening, but they're also not including him. He's not in any of the plans. And I think that's a big deal too, right? So, yeah, my love of the Orange Man goes back, way back to 2015 when I first heard he was running, and I got that feeling like, oh shit. And then everybody was laughing. It was like, there's no way. And I'm like, oh God. You don't understand. He's saying the things the racists want to say. What do you mean there's no way? Because I'm hearing people go, man, he sure says the things that we wish we could say. Man, he's not sugarcoating anything. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna grow. That's gonna grow. Because people hate being PC. People hate actually thinking about other people's feelings. People hate all that. I can't believe, like, I never thought it was a joke, honey. I never thought it was a joke. No, we're gonna get to Lindsay. Something's weird. Let's start with Lindsay. Did we read on Lindsay yesterday? Did we read on Lindsay yesterday? Or today? I don't know. I just be in a moment, so I have no idea. But I want to start with Lindsay. I didn't watch that video. If somebody can tell me, I can't remember. But what's the deal with Lindsay? What is he getting out of this? But Dawn, they didn't. That's the thing. They didn't. Oh, we didn't. Okay. He's getting something out of this, and I forgot what. Somebody had a video of like trying to figure out what he's getting. And it was in one of the videos one of y'all sent me, so I can't remember which one we're talking about. He didn't win anything. You have to remember what happened in November. Do you remember the downfall of life in November? Yeah, exactly, honey. And he's shiny. He's shiny. I wonder if that's a mask situation. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta pray. That's why I was like, I put the cards down. There's something about Lindsay that's off for me. It's been off, and because he's been absent, right? That's what it was. The Iran. Yeah, because he's wearing an Iran shirt. Hat. Like, why is it okay to wear a Make Iran Great Again hat? How is there even a hat that exists like that? All of a sudden, y'all, he's back on. And I told you it was really weird. A long time ago, I think it's in the video that I did about the boats, about the AI boats that we are saying are real boats, right? Everybody here, welcome to my page. I don't believe any of the shit that we're watching. I am now officially completely on the side of conspiracy theory. Because reality is just too damn fake right now. So if this is the place for you where you finally feel like, oh my God, they're saying what I've been thinking, welcome. If you're on the side of, oh my God, these people are crazy, the exit is one scroll away. All right. So, howdy. Welcome. Welcome to our quiet corner over on these live stream internets. Anyway, so to catch y'all up, the Venezuelan boats aren't real. They're just not. You can find that in my AI playlist. The Venezuela boats were not real. They just weren't. And you can see how quiet everything is. It's just like, shit's weird. They haven't been, they're not real. They're not. One thing that I'm not an expert in creating the codes that go behind AI, but I am a certified AI prompt engineer. I've been using generative AI since it came out and was allowed with the public. So for the last 3, now going on 4 years. But on top of that, I was using a generative AI before that as well. It just wasn't as robust as ChatGPT, OpenAI was, and then everybody else who has gone through here. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and toot my own horn on here and call myself an expert at spotting AI for the most part. Sometimes it does take me a second, and sometimes I'm human and I'm like, oh, damn, he's still alive. And then I look and I'm like, oh, girl, no, he ain't. So welcome to our corner of the internet, because here we don't believe. Okay? I would rather believe in Santa Claus than to believe anything that I see happening. Okay. See, you're your director, is expert on AI? Absolutely. All right. So, yeah, so the boats aren't real. That said, the point of talking about the boats is there was an article that when Homeboy was, we're going to say re-chosen, because we also don't believe in that either. But when he was re-chosen, the article says he asked what to do about drugs. And there was a line in there from Lady Graham. Mind you, Lady Graham had been largely quiet for the last few years. There was a line in there from Lady Graham that says, well, just blow them out of the water. And I'm like, if you had told me Abbott said that, maybe. If you had told me DeSantis said that, closer to maybe. If you had told me Kemp said that, definitely maybe. But Lady Graham, why don't you just blow them out of the water? And why would you consult South Carolina's governor, or not governor, Senate? Why would you consult South Carolina's senator about a drug problem with a foreign country? Like, just reading that line alone was like, what the fuck is Lady Graham doing here? Like, you know, it just didn't make sense. So now here we are. Fast forward, we're just doing this, and all of a sudden, Lady Graham is everywhere. Lady Graham is on the airplane. Lady Graham is on the TV. Hold on. Oh yes, Jack knows. Yeah, it's the oil, but what Lady Graham? No, no, it's I can't. Do you know how many senators got their hands in oil? It doesn't make sense to have chosen this one person, this particular person. You know, this particular person doesn't make sense. Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no, exactly. But here's the other thing. The Daily Show ran a clip, and I can't find which day it was because I had wanted to share it. But the Daily Show ran one where they literally paralleled 2001, where Lady Graham was, right? He was part of that. Is this like a trans identity if we call him a he? Because I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so you got Lady Graham over here, and Lady Graham is like, oh, this is the most important part of blah, 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 blah. And then the Daily Show lines it up with recently, and he's like, this is the most blah, 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 blah. And then he says, weapons of mass destruction. And then it says, weapons of mass destruction. I'm like, this is how you know there's no leader. They are running the play again. How, Sway? Okay. And then, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but now they're allowing, like on the plane and stuff, for people to be pushing back on this Venezuela thing. And that doesn't make sense to me. Because when I heard Rubio talking to the chick, right? When she asked, like, why would you leave the regime in place? He said something like, people are upset about this one man. What would you think about these other people? And I'm just like, what kind of answer is that? Like, there's a story that they're sticking to. You get what I'm saying? So Rubio said it there. Rubio said the same exact wordings of something else in the press conference. He said it there too. And I'm just like, it's just very practiced. And then you have the dick the talking dick, right? Y'all call him Miller. But there's that word again too, girl. Somebody keeps saying obfuscation or whatever. And I'm like, now I hear it all the time. When my guide gave it to me, I was like, what? So, wait, so the talking dick, he was on a show and some lady was like, was it a lady? I don't know. A lady, a man, whatever. And they were asking him about, so what are your plans? Oh, Jake Tapper, right? Jake Tapper. So Jake Tapper is like, so what are you planning to do? And he's like, You just want us to say out loud what our plans are so you can have a soundbite. He's like, no, actually, we're just very curious as to what the hell y'all are doing. And I was just like cracking up because they got a plan, but it's so fucking evil. They won't share it. You get what I'm saying? Like, people aren't. I know we ain't talking about midterms. Janice, we can't talk about midterms. Midterms ain't coming. Midterms ain't coming. No. If y'all don't get rid of these effers, midterms ain't coming. It just ain't. Mm-mm. You got the judgment card from a lady? Hold on, let me pray. Hold on. I know I prayed earlier, but that was 12 hours ago. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I feel an energetic difference, you guys. Something feels I won't say off. I'm gonna say different. Like, not good, not bad. It's just different. Okay, I'm gonna go with this word. Something feels amplified. Like whatever it was just got turned up. Again, I want to say not good, not bad, but wait, there's a difference here. I'll be very interested in what y'all dream about tonight. But you got to get enough sleep to dream. Something feels amplified, and honestly, it feels like flame. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like flame. Like the fires of authenticity, the fires that are going to remove the fake. Something's about to fall off. Okay, that sounds weird. Something is about, okay, let me give you the story so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So, years ago, I learned like what the meaning of the word sincere is. And sincere, sin meaning without, and then seer is the wax, the sealant or whatever. It's some etymology from something Greek or something, I don't know. But back in the day, back when we were in pottery days, and people used to buy vases and, you know, pots and shit like that, and they didn't actually make it. Like, they bought it from people. If vases or things cracked, they would fill it with a wax and then, you know, paint it the same color. So you would not know that it was cracked. And obviously, if you're buying like a clay pot or something, chances are you are going to put it with some heat, right? You might stick it in your oven or whatever. And if you did, and you bought a cracked pot with wax filling it, obviously you're going to discover ruined food and a pot that wasn't worth what you paid for. So sincere is, so back in the day, sincere is a great word, you know? So it means that if somebody said that the thing was sincere, it meant that if they put it in the fire, the wax, yes. Okay. So the wax will melt away. But if it is legitimate, if it's a great brand, if it was a great product, the fire would not have melted anything. In fact, it would even like further fortify it, right? So it feels like right now, I guess it was like a kiln or something that I was just feeling in my chest. Like there's a flame that is, oh, I'm getting so many goosebumps. Holy smokes. There's a flame that is about to expose whether something is sincere or whether something is fake. I'm wondering if we're not going to be the only people asking questions after this week. I'm wondering if these questions are going to get amplified further than my own, you know, platform or further than our little group. Are other people going to be asking legitimately these questions? I think the fire just turned up. I think the fire just turned up. Because, and I'm not talking about the little journalism and people that they create. I'm talking about real shit, like real people, real platforms. Because I'm telling you, every congressperson, if I see them post anything, I've been on a Melanie, I'm getting the fucking chills. Like, bruh, like you can't even see them, but they are, whoo, everyone. Oh my God, yo, get ready for the rest of this week. It's going to be interesting. Oh man. Yo, that flame just got turned up. That flame got turned up. Everybody, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust exactly what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing and what I'm saying. I'm going to trust it because yes. You guys, we are in for some exposure right now. They're not going to be able to stand under the scrutiny. They're not going to be able to stand under the fire. Remember, January is going to be a tower moment. So January is going to be a tower moment. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so many chills right now. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Let me read on this moment real quick. Show me this moment. Show me this moment. What are you showing me? Show me this moment. Do I read with these or do I read with the light seers? Do I read with these? Light seers. Show me this moment. What are you showing me? I want to know what you're showing me. Do I do it in the spread or do I do it as you fall? As you fall. Okay. I want to know what you're showing me. Girls, look at the bottom. At the bottom is the sun. At the bottom. Ooh! Goosies! Oh my God. At the bottom is the sun. All right. So I'm going to put my shopping cart up because I'm not going to show any more pictures or anything. How can you support me? You can support me by getting things through my showcase or in the shopping cart below, or you could help me with these goals and gifts. That would be great. What I do, I would do for free, but the world requires payment. Okay. So I'm going to show you these things. And if you like them, you get them. If you don't like them, then you don't get them. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. Also, I'm going to do a quick commercial break. If you are watching on YouTube, this would be a great time to hit share as you help me grow my platform so I can be monetized. That would be fantastic. If you're here live, this would be a great time to hit repost. You don't have to send directly to anybody's inbox. You can just hit repost for me, and that would be really, really, really dope. Some things that I am adding to this cart are, you know, the things that we're about to read with or read on. Some things I'm adding to the cart because they are things that people buy. And so if you see something you've had your eye on, by all means, please get it from my showcase. All right, so we're going to keep going. That was a commercial break. I'm feeling very vibratory, which means I feel like, please don't make me channel right now. No, I don't want to channel right now. Oh shoot, I gotta do my eyebrows. I've been forgetting to do my eyebrows. Okay. So I feel like I'm about to download a message. If it comes through, I'll just let it come through. Otherwise. But I'm telling you, that flame thing is huge. I'm getting goosebumps behind it again, like my hair is standing up, everything. The flame thing is huge. I think this, I don't know what this is going to look like. We're going to take a look at it now as much as we can. Please understand, I don't know everything about tarot, so I hope I don't read it wrong. Or I hope I don't miss a meaning. Because I think when we read on Marco, I missed something. Because it keeps coming back to my head. I'm like, I think I missed something in the reading. So I'm gonna probably actually try to go back and read that one. I don't know which one it was actually. That's the other thing, doing these 7-8 hour lives, is that I don't know what's where. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm done adding products. All right, so I'm going to pen the cards that I'm working with so that you know. I hate going to people's live streams, seeing these amazingly beautiful storytelling cards, going, what card is that? What card is that? And then they ignore you or they don't tell you. I don't gatekeep shit. So what am I using? I'm using the Light Seers Tarot right now. Whew. I was using the Yes No cards by Inner Haven Tarot, the ones that I was just using right now to verify what I was feeling. So you'll find those in the card as well. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this moment you're showing me? What are you showing me? What is this moment you're showing me? Am I doing a spread or am I doing it as you drop them? As you drop them. Okay. What is this moment? What is this moment you're showing me? What is this moment you're showing me? What does this mean? What is this amplified moment, this fire moment? Oh, I don't like to do it like that. I don't. Oh. We got the Lovers in reverse, and we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And on the bottom, we have the Death card, Death or Rebirth card, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Lovers. I'll read. Sorry. What are you trying to tell me? It's weird. I've been getting like scripture coming to my head lately. Please break it down for me. Oh, I saw the tower though. Because like, I don't know why, like I keep getting something. So like right now I just got the first shall be last. And I'm getting goosebumps behind that. So it's like, that says something. That means something. The first shall be last. Cycles changing. Tell me about this moment, please. If it's meant to come out, please let it come out because my thumb keeps taking it back. Tell me about this moment, please. Oh my God, what are you telling me? What are you showing me? Okay, there is a change coming. 10 of Wands. Okay. There is a change. Ooh, goosebumps like crazy. There is a change coming. What's this change? What change? A change. What change is coming? What change is coming? Who is this change for? What change is coming? 5 of Cups. That's the Minor Arcana Death card. Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Fool. The Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings. On the bottom of receiving the Death card. Is that it? What's this moment? And that's funny. Hold on. I gotta tell you guys. That's, oh, the 6 of Pentacles. The changing of hands. And the Tower on the bottom again. And Judgment at the split. You guys, something's moving. Something's moving. Even though these are in reverses, something's moving. Is that it? No. Okay. All right. Do I turn it? Yes. I'm gonna stop. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Empress on. Oh, the King of Pentacles. You guys. The Empress on the bottom, the Three of Cups on the split. Okay. One second, hold on. I hear a knock at the door. Is that your dad? You guys? Is that your dad? Ugh. All right. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let me see what you guys are talking about first, and then we're gonna get to it. You guys. Yeah, he wasn't even there. So I'm like, wait, what? Like I even went upside. Oh, you got the upside down tower too? Okay, cool. Hold on. Yummy. Oh, let me see if I can find one that has no shipping. I had one that had no shipping. That has shipping? Hold on. I will change it. Because I put 2. Because you know they changed them. No, it says free shipping. The light seers? The one I have pinned, they say free shipping. I'm getting the hold on. Let me catch up with you guys. Oh, hey Lisa. Okay. What is kintsugi? Is that the Japanese one where they put gold into it? Okay, everyone's asking now. People haven't been. I'm not religious, but praise God. I'm not religious either. I'm spiritual, but I don't understand. I keep getting that. The first will be last. Like I just kept getting it. More people with the capture. They are starting to look at all. I've been sending everyone notes, including yelling. Okay. Seeing a lot of normies calling it out AI. Really? Interesting, Serafina. What if he made the other countries so mad they dropped the unredacted files? The crazy thing is, the other countries are engaged in war too. France is going after Syria. Everybody's trying to do what they're trying to do, and then they're trying to condemn the U.S., which is weird. But the U.S. is then condemning a dictator who's doing exactly the same thing that our dictator is doing. Yeah, thought that senator. Okay, yes, that's what I keep putting on everybody's post. Jasmine, Melanie, anybody I see who is in Congress and who's a Democrat, I ask them, have you seen him in person? In the last 6-7 months, have you seen him in person? If not, you need to demand proof of life. So I'm really hoping that's where we get. I've seen several people shouting about AI videos online. Okay. The files are not the focus. That's the thing. They're not, but they're also part of the web. You get me? Everything is the web. What if the sun flash weak? I'm getting that battery. Okay, we need to all apply pressure. Listen, we might have to divide and conquer. So it's like, some of y'all talk about the files. Some of y'all talk about this. Some of y'all talk about that. Because it's just way too much to talk about. Girl, you see it made me break right out of the channeling, right? Okay, so hold on. Every card for them on them is lost. Right, Suze? I'm like, wait, what is this reading? Everything is like a loss. Okay. Kids are back in the towers crumbling. Kids back in the towers separate. That's not bad. Anybody know if they impeached him? They've tried twice. It was always the Senate because of Turtle McConnell. Deal fell through. Wait. Golden Mountain. Back it up. What deal? What deal are you talking about, baby? Are we talking about the deal that... Hold on. What deal fell through? What deal? Hold on. Let me catch up. I mean, that's the last tower to fall. Right now, the first is Mango. Just an impression that behind the scenes deal fell through. Oh, okay. He is our number one in chain. I'm wondering when that truth will come out, for real, Deanna. I really do wonder, or DJ Anna. Every beginning is some other beginning's end, right? Because if you remember the message I got earlier last month is every ending is a beginning. Did military discover the mole? That'd be good. I think the answer is yes. I just got goosebumps. Yes, he did. Vance will take. If he's there, he's 5 seconds in. That's it. Bannon. It's not closing time. Which closing time? Is that the older song? Maybe it's the military movie. Judgment, and all you get is a loss. Okay. You just get a bunch of losses too, Suze? SEAL Team, ET, Phone Home, NYC. Oh, God. That just reminded me of something Suze sent me. That shit was funny as hell. About the Hispanic man calling ICE to get his $3,000. He's like, my cousin is ET. Are you an alien? My cousin is ET. Banning keeps coming through. Okay. Spirit's not going to see her. Could he be gone? Allegedly. Everything's alleged. Yeah, y'all please be careful what you put in the chat because they do monitor my chats. Jasmine never met him. But like they all were in the only time I know of them all seeing him was the State of the Union. Everybody was there. You know, that's when Al Green got in trouble, got censured by the corporate people and everything, blah, 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 blah. Yay! Thank you for getting the cards, girl. You and I have got to read together. We have got to read together. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Whew. You guys, talking about flame, right? Why the second card in this deck is flame. Am I done? Okay. Actually, when I saw the King of Pentacles show up, I knew I was done, but I did not understand. Ooh, why are you giving me back goosies? Okay. Okay. So like I said, we got the Lovers in reverse. Then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Y'all see that flame? Then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Matter of fact, all three of these are fire cards so far. All three of these are fire cards. Like I said, 10 of Wands straight up, 5 of Cups straight up, 6 of Pentacles, that's an earth card, Cups is a water card, and Wands is an air card. No, Wands are a fire card, and then the King of Pentacles is an earth card too. That feels like things calming down a little bit at the end. This is interesting. What are you telling me? I just keep getting flushed with goosebumps. Okay, so yes, a deal has fallen through. A partnership has fallen through. What does this deal with, though? I don't feel like we're focused on just Venezuela. I keep getting Murdoch. I get Murdoch back up because if y'all remember the reading we did on him yesterday, he was all fire. And these first 3 cards are fire cards. That's why the news is asking questions. Didn't I say watch what comes through? Oh, thank you. Thank you for confirmation. I said watch what he lets through. Watch what he lets through. Because I told you, Murdoch was our barrier when it comes down to news and things. I said watch what comes through. Look what's coming through. So yes, they are at a split. He did not. Oh, hell nah. He ain't with it. Oh, yes. That's Murdoch. That's Murdoch. The relationship between the media, I think it's over. Hold on. I'm getting goosebumps behind that, and I'm just like, as a human, hesitant to say that. But I think the relationship between the regime and the media is over. That gives me hope. It does. Like, I'm actually getting teary-eyed. That gives me so much hope. The fake is being burned away. They're going to be asking more questions. More questions are going to get through. That's also why they are having a problem answering the questions. It's not just because they're trying to hide their evil, but it's also because these questions are off script. Whew. It feels like a bastion of protection is stepping back up. The flood of relief that I feel is just bar none. It feels like that is what this is. Yep. I keep getting flushed with goosebumps. So this is just very, very, very heavy validation on this thing, in particular. There is no relationship anymore. I would not be surprised if it does start to get interwoven with the EPS information. I'm not talking the girls, you guys. That's just not, it's not important to them. It just isn't. Because if it was, it would have been handled. I'm talking about the information that is going to come out now regarding some of the names who have been able to stay quiet, stay in the shadows. Some of those names might be oil company names. It definitely feels like the media just broke up. Yeah, because the Washington Post or something just posted something else today or something that was weird. A 1-2 punch. Yeah, I feel like that's coming. And remember, we had Murdoch as the King of Wands, and here we have one better. We have the Ace of Wands. Now, mind you, it is in the reverse, but it's in the reverse because it feels like that Uno card I talked about. Remember I said that they've done an Uno reverse on themselves? This feels like, okay, time to stop directing that at the people and time to start directing it back at you. These are fire cards. So I'm going to look up exactly how she wrote the Ace of Wands, but this really feels like I don't know who said it. It was in some video I just watched or whatever, but it was like game on, MFR, game on. That's what it feels like is game on. Okay, hold on. Ace of Wands in reverse. Feeling uninspired, creative blocks, the mind needing rest, unfocused energy resulting in burnout, a time to bolster faith in yourself. There we go. A time to bolster faith in yourself. This ace can only predict the inception of something new. It also suggests that all the energy to bring this project, idea, or feeling to a successful completion is available to you. Yeah, it definitely feels like 2026 feels like hold my burr to 2025. There's going to be some stuff that is going to get released that we are just like, wait, what? I mean, I think we say that every week, right? But it feels like, wait, what? Hold my mascara. Hold on. Yeah, 2025 was pre-planned. 2026 is off script. It's off script. Yeah, it did. It did light something. It's really interesting. Like, while people are saying, and this bugs me that people are saying that, they're like, Maduro, he's a bad guy, but, and I'm just like, that's not what's on trial here. Because we're literally living under one. So for me, like, you can't make any kind of character judgment on Maduro when you won't make character judgment on what we're under. Not just the main guy, but all of these shitheads. Excuse me, entertainment purposes only. I'm so entertained. The V guy is in on it. Of course, he's too comfortable. We already know this. We said this on day one. Big betrayal, their money getting effed with. Hey, Sean. Yeah, they weren't prepared for the cues. It's a surprise attack. Exactly. So 2026 is off script for sure. 1-2 punch. They are burnt. Yes. Ocean Club, the same thing for their demonizing. Vinny 4. They aren't able to gaslight anymore. I mean, they're gonna try, right? And they're probably like calling them, going, "What the fuck are you doing?" Your AI pointed out today that there are 2 people falling from the tire. Okay. Shadies. Okay. What are the pros for America? What is the pro? The pro is, baby, coming all the way down. That's the pro. At this point, the pro is coming all the way down. There is very little difference between, there's just very little difference. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I hear people say stuff and I'm like, you do know we're in America, right? Like, you do know where we are, right? Okay, so hold on. Let me get back. that's definitely what I see. I'm seeing that there is a breakup between the media and this regime. The Ace of Wands, it feels like the Uno reverse card that we spoke about the other day. The Ten of Wands, this also came up in Murdoch's reading as well, because that's him hitting them with the AI has been doing he's been AI for months. I've seen it as far back as 8 months. I didn't keep going because, like, y'all have to understand, it's kind of like, and maybe you do understand. Let me rephrase that. But these last few months, at least for me, these last like 5-6 months have been, or actually more than that, have been like deep sea diving is or mountain climbing. Like, I have to keep stopping at certain levels to adjust my reality, because I slip into the what the fuck moments so often. Hey, Kai, where you been? So I slip into those a lot, where I start to get very overwhelmed with, like, this can't be life, you know? So, yeah, so I have to keep letting my brain adjust to life. And I think if you guys are going through that, please, 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 yep, you've been asleep. Yeah. Like, I was just yawning and stuff. I had to hit live in order to go live. Like, I just had to hit it because I'm so tired. These early morning readings are driving me crazy. I'm like tired by 5. Like 12 hours is like the most I have, and then I wait for my second wind to try to come in and make it to 10 o'clock like an adult. But I'm just saying, I have to keep. I don't know what it's called. If y'all been scuba diving or mountain climbing, you'll have to let me know. But like, when you get to a point where the air pressure gets too thick or the water pressure gets too heavy, how up or down, I have to stop and let my body acclimate to this new level of awareness that I don't want to be in. Atmospheric adjustment. Yes. So we're going to call this a spiritual atmospheric adjustment. Yeah. Well, I guess there are two different things, right? Decompress and then equilibrium, like up or down. But both ways, whether you're going up or down, I'm choosing to go up, right? Other people I'm seeing are going down, and they're slipping down into the what the F's. I'm choosing to go up because I just crawled out of a really, really dark time, and I'm not recalibrate. There we go. I'm not going to let these people put me back in here, right? I just went through burnout. I went through a whole lot to emerge in 2025 to all this shit. Like, are you serious? So every new thing, I have to recalibrate. I have to readjust to where I am, this new awareness. It's been the same thing with my spiritual journey. Like I said, last January, I wasn't doing this. Last March, I wasn't doing this. And so I've been having to recalibrate, so that I don't break my brain. Y'all, it's rest, it's self-care, and I don't want to break my brain. And so I understand that some people are there, you know, they're a few meters behind me. And I'm like, I need you to catch up now. Okay. You were so busy in denial. I got too far ahead. I need you to catch up. But I'm also trying to be understanding of, I get it. We're running out of time though, by the way, but I get it. Come on, catch up. I get it. Like, I'm trying to give you grace, but at the same time, hurry the fuck up, because we got to hurry up before we have drone bots who are the policemen. Like, hurry up. Because that is next. That's what they're planning to do, is police us with machines, right? Like every movie. Okay, moment. All right. Anyway, so we got to hurry this up is my point. Oh, see, I don't even know how I'm riding. I think I'm riding dirty over here. I heard Coolio, so I said I'm going to go with it, riding dirty. Yeah, but you're having to take a break. Yes. And for me, doing these lives is great. It's helping. However, some of the prep I have to do before these lives to catch up to what we're going to talk about, that doesn't help. So I do take a day a full day off, I play bingo on my phone or something. You know, just different things. So if you have to recalibrate, you recalibrate. Rupert trying to get into heaven, I think Rupert trying not to go to hell by himself. Like, that's the honesty. I think he ain't trying to go by himself. Oh, yeah, girl. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Please, y'all, come in and get your daily heart me. I know some of y'all watching outside, but that's okay. Come on in, these people. Teal's special. Teal is very, very special. I've been in the valley. That's the thing. I'm very familiar with the valley. I was trying to like not be in the valley anymore, you know? Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, I need them to hurry up and catch the fuck up though. Like, seriously, like that requires an F word for sure. I need him to hurry up. I need them to catch up. But that's what I'm saying is the 10 of wands is the burden, right? It's the burden of the work, of having to do the hard work. And it's really interesting. Thank you, girl. One of the things that's really interesting about this is we read on him the other day. And so it was like, it's a legacy, like a legacy protection. And it's also I forgot. I remember like it was legacy, but it's also like, let me burn this shit down too. Like, you know, like helping to, I won't say protect, because it's not really about protection of the people or anything like that. But it's kind of like, one, he's enjoying this. He's enjoying flipping the script. He's been enjoying working behind the scenes. Oh, you did too? You got the 10 of wands for him? Okay, awesome. He's been enjoying it. He is a special guy, bless his heart. Teal him, ooh, child. That man ain't got no heart though. I'm getting goosies. Okay, let's continue this. Because like I said, the 5 of cups is the minor arcana death card. And here in the light seers, what we're looking at is, it feels like she's, on one hand, she's pouring these cups out. You know, it's kind of like when you watch these superhero movies and they're always trying to destroy the thing. Destroy the Tesseract, destroy whatever. Like, they're always trying to destroy the thing. This feels like trying to bury it, trying to get rid of it. But the interesting thing here is, honestly, it does feel like sacrifice. Especially if I'm looking at this. It looks like the soul is also going down the drain with these things, with these cups and stuff. So it's like, I do feel responsibility. He is taking some responsibility of this. That's interesting. And that's the furthest he's going. He's like, I did this. I actually helped put him here, which he did. I think I said this before, but it feels like the Black Mama. If I brought you in this world, I can take you out. And it feels like that's what he's doing. If this is the last thing I do before I take my last gasp, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this thing down. Because I feel the changing of hands. This card is so similar to the cycle card for me, the wheel of fortune card, because if you notice, it has the 8 too, this infinity symbol, much like the cycle. Well, the 8 in major is the strength card. That's interesting. That's interesting. It feels like both, actually. It feels like both the cycle card and the 8 and the strength card. Let me show you the cycle so that you know what I'm meaning. And I'm talking about the cycle in this particular deck, not in the regular deck. So in this particular deck, she's on a bunch of circles. I love this deck. I really love this deck. I'm glad I got it. It tells so many stories. I swear, every time you look at it, it's something new. I love this deck. If any of y'all are readers and you don't have this deck in your toolbox, I suggest you get it. You will find something new to read on all the time. Yes, I knew I was seeing it kind of good in my head. All right, hey Heather. So you see this? It looks like she's on pentacles, right? The wheel must be an earth card also. I don't know. So it looks like she's on pentacles and she's trying to balance and whatnot. And so here we're dealing with these pentacles. You see that? And so this is a change. Integrate. That's different. But this is like a change. You should see it pinned. It's the Light Seers Tarot deck. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, it's in my descriptions, okay, guys? But it's see, like in the wheel, she's trying to balance, right? In the wheel, she's trying to balance both good and evil, or I'm using those simplistically, right? Good and evil, but it's different than that. These are just human words that we can use. So good and evil, I guess. But like also trying to be above it all, also trying to understand like neither one of them is better than the other, trying to balance that. That's what the wheel is about. But this here is saying fuck the wheel. Excuse my language. I don't know. This is like forget that wheel, y'all. It's time to switch it up. It's time to change hands. And this is what this feels like. It's like, I put this in your hand, I'm going to change it. I'm going to take it out of your hands. And I'm going to change hands. So I definitely get that, because then this card is so peaceful. Now, in the regular deck that I use, this would be my oligarch's picture, right? This would be my oligarch's card, but that's because in the other card, in the other deck, this is a very dark looking card. In the Rider-Waite, it is a very dark looking card, but here inside of the Light Seers, it's giving me a sense of peace, a sense of accomplishment, and I think he is going to be extremely, I'm getting goosebumps behind it. I think he's going to be extremely successful on this path that he is taking. That's that light. He's like, it is time for the authentic message. It is time for the truth. You see how it looks here? Hey, Elise. You see how dark and dreary the King of Pentacles is in the Rider-Waite deck, right? These are my training wheel cards, but this is the normal picture that's part of the average deck. And so now I see him chilling before he returns to Earth, or even when he returns to Earth. It's not a give it all to the people. Like, that man ain't that altruistic. Trust me, he's not. But his thing is, before I go, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Okay? And all will be well. All will be well. No. He was using Couch Boy in the summer, and they were trying their best to make that boy look good. But I don't think so, honey. I think he was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. You can't do it, so I got to do it. It's not even about fancy pants. It's about his legacy. He does not want to be attached to this shit no more, especially because that man's not alive, and I think he pretty much knows that too. I think he has spies in every place. He got friends on the other side. He got everything. But that's what it feels like. I'm gonna take hands. In fact, I'm gonna take what I gave you, and it feels like well done. I'm happy. And it's funny because we literally just read on this man, what, yesterday, the day before? Y'all. And I think that was the rest of the reading that we didn't actually get to with him. I think he got it. I think, yeah. Because, like I said, I'm watching these people ask these questions. Yeah, he created Frankenstein's monster. Really, because they built Trump. They built him. Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting that he's an illusion, the lack of energy signal. I'm telling you, I think in a different timeline, maybe a different dimension or something, I think that boy would be literally, I don't want to say the second coming of JFK, but I think he would have been what they paint JFK to be. I think he would have been a great, great president. There's something about him, honestly, that just makes me go, man, what a waste. What a waste. So I think in a different timeline, different zone, different something, I think he is a good president, a good candidate, a good president. I can see it. I can see it. In this one, I have no idea. But it's interesting because he just doesn't, that boy don't have any kind of identity. Yeah. I think he would have been great, great, great president. So, see, he's not planted. He's not planted. Had he been his other self, woo, child. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting. I needed to contact, was it you about Secession? I gotta watch it. He's not planted. Had he been planted, he would have been so successful. He would have been so much potential. Like the seeds that he would, like, he would have been great. All right, so I want to get into Lindsay. Am I still using these? Yes. Okay, shoot. All right, let's get into Lindsay. And that's interesting because they have me using the light seers for Lindsay. I normally don't use these for that. So that tells me something's off here. Oh, snap. Okay. Lindsay. I got the 4 swords in reverse. Now, in the Rider-Waite, that is when... Am I taking these? Oh. Like that? Okay. In the Rider-Waite, the 4 of Swords would be that Mausoleum card. Girl, show do. Oh. Sean, you just hit the nail on the head. You just hit the nail on the head. You just told me what the fuck was wrong. Girl, you just told me what was wrong. You just told me what it was. Blackmail. Yep, blackmail. Oh my God, you just told it. Okay. Listen, hold on. Listen, Linda. I got the 4 swords in reverse. I got the Magician in reverse. I got the 3 of Wands. I got the Justice in reverse. I have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Then, at the split in the bottom, I got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, changing hands, right? And then I got the partnership card, the 2 of Cups. He is locked in a partnership that he can't get out of. I would not be surprised if Lady Graham finds a window. After Lady Graham serves their purpose, they're not going to get what's promised. They're not going to get what's promised. Because it's interesting. I feel relief around the partnership. Like, woo, yay, I'm going to be able to do whatever I'm going to be doing. But I don't feel reception of the things in your hand. It reminds me of that Facebook commercial. I think it was Facebook. Or an insurance commercial. The one where the guy goes fishing. I thought it was a Meta commercial. He was altered in interviews. Something's different, right? Hold on. Sorry, my eyes are watering. But you know the old guy in the fishing, and he has $1, and he's like, "Whoop, gotta be quicker than that." That's what I'm reminded of when I see this right here. It's like, oh, you thought I was going to give it to you. No, right? No. So I feel like he just got baited. And the switcheroo is going to be almost, ooh. If he survives. That's the thing these guys don't understand. The further entrenched you put us on this path, the more likely you're going to end up not seeing the end of the road. Because you become disposable. And this feels like disposability. Okay, because we got the Four of Swords, right? And so the Four of Swords, this in the upright feels like getting rest. This in the reverse does not. This is burnout. This is feeling unrested, unweary, even trapped, right? And in fact, this is one more than the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is about heartbreak and betrayal. So, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, love. And this is one less than the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is being in challenge and in conflict. So you're right in the middle of this. And yeah, man, listen, I'm getting so many goosebumps right now. Because the Magician is a manifester. Except in the reverse, he's a manipulator. So instead of using his gifts for good, he's using his gifts for not good, right? We'll say evil for simplistic terms. And so it feels like that's what he's doing. He feels trapped and he's using his platform, his language, his position in ways that is not on the up and up. And he is looking out at prospects. He's waiting for his ship to come in. He's waiting for the payoff of what he is thinking. Girl, like for real, who when I saw that Edon hat, I was like, but he wants this ship. Hey, you got your heart. I love it. Thank you. So he's waiting for that ship to come in, but the baby is like, keep looking. Keep looking. Because it's not coming to you. It's not coming. You're going to be looking for a long time, sir, ma'am, whatever. And the justice of it is so sweet because he's not going to get what he thinks he deserves. I've done what I was supposed to do, you know, but they are not going to give him justice, like what he thinks he deserves. Like, I did what you told me to do. Let me be free. Give me my place. Give me my money. Blah, 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 blah. He's not getting it. The table is going to flip on him so fast that it won't even be funny. Okay? They never get what they want, Cassandra. Like, State Farm. Okay, there we go. They never get what they want. And it's like, you're literally Loki in the Avengers movie, thinking you the shit. And then here comes Thanos, and you the low guy again. Like at the very, you so low, Hulk smash. That's what I'm saying. That's where we got to get to. We got to get to Hulk smash. We got to get to beating the shit out of you people. I don't know how, but we got to. And it can't be wait till midterms. Like, people, for real. Exactly. Oh, you got your cake. And here's the thing. The Eight of Pentacles, right? The Eight of Pentacles, oh my God, yes. The Eight of Pentacles is about the hard work. It's about that paying off. Okay, listen, ain't no way off this boat, ain't no way off this rock. He's stuck here now with the rest of us. Who gonna make it to midterms? I promise you, if March comes, I don't think it will though. I really don't. I'm gonna hold on hope, but y'all know, evil fights. And I'm gonna say evil just for simplistic terms because it feels different than evil. I'm gonna just use evil because these are human words. That's an interesting way of saying it, but yes, okay. It will fight. you know, like they say, the extinction burst. If I thought we were in it before, we're definitely in it now. Matter of fact, we were in it before. We were in his extinction burst, the orange one. Now we're in theirs. They're a lot more dangerous, right? Because we at least were waiting on a corollary or something. You get mad enough, something gonna pop. Them, they are legion. They have 1,000 heads, 1,000 bodies, 1,000 souls, and we don't even know what they all look like, right? And it feels almost like you cut one, here comes two. It does feel that way. It is very, very much this web. But as somebody pointed out, the mob went to jail. You know, the mob that ran several states, they ended up going to jail. You know, mind you, did mob remain? Of course. But that mob that was blowing up cars and killing people and blah, 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 that mob went low. You know? Exactly. Lindsay said it. It's like, baby, did you write your own story? Because I can't wait to see the ending, honey. Well, I don't want to see the ending. I just want to make sure the ending actually happened. Listen, aneurysms aren't just in the heart. I'll tell you that. But as I was saying, the Eight of Pentacles is about the hard work you do. The Eight of Pentacles, you can say it in different ways. It could be manufacturing. It could be, a lot of times when I get it with people, it's like, put your head down, get to work, stop looking up at everybody else. But here we go with this in the reverse for him. So everything he thought he was going to be able to choose from, this smorgasbord of opportunities and escape away from, if you get so rich, you can move to a different country and not care if the video ever finds its way. Everything he thought he was getting, all that hard work he's putting into the lies, the TV appearances, the allowing his likeness to be AI, like all these different things he's doing, he's banking on them paying off, but they are not going to pay off. They are not going to be. The fact that he is now on camera, documented proof of him wearing something about a whole nother country. You can't backtrack out of this, baby. You can't backtrack out of that. We got you on camera. You can't say, but that wasn't me. Oh, we got you on camera, sweetheart. When I say that, he better hope Mother Nature comes from him first. Because when I tell you, this partnership, that's what's underneath it. This partnership that he has signed up for to hopefully get out of his blackmail, to do whatever they said they're going to do, is going to be plucked right back out of his hands. Oh, you thought. You got to be quicker than that. I'm telling you, I saw that commercial. Got to be quicker than that. That commercial is hilarious. And I love that for him. I love that for him. Oh, I'm getting so many goosebumps, honey. Thank you. I'm glad you made me stay in this card deck, because it really did serve the message. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. By the way, if y'all do want personal readings, this is the menu. You are free to choose something from this reading, from this menu. If you would like to have one offline, you know where to find that kind of info. I can't say much more than that, or I'll get a restriction. But it's the place you always find people's info. Oh, yeah. I love this. Blackmail ain't no joke. Because you think you can get out of blackmail, but you never actually stop, right? Oh, you didn't see him in that Iran hat? Girl, he was in an Iran hat. It said, make Iran great again. And baby, you in a picture. That ain't going nowhere. We saw you. We saw you. Yes. Now, mind you, when we do prove that the man is dead, he could go, but that was AI. I'm like, you allowed it. Honestly, that feels like extra blackmail on top of blackmail, to be honest. It just does. Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading you guys. Yeah, it's a web that's getting louder with extinction. Yeah, we are really inside their extinction burst. But I'm going to tell you, we did this January reading and it said, hold on, because this is the tower moment. And I'm going to hold on to that. Like, I'm hoping for no timeline jumps or energy shifts. We read on this thing twice. In fact, yesterday I was like, remember you told me in December that January was the tower moment? Is it still the tower moment? And the first card that came out yesterday was the tower. So I was like, hey, all right, I'm trusting. Because listen, the way it looks, oh man, when I tell you I was down for a moment, I was. Yeah, so it's about to be wild. Just buckle up. It'll be the poo-poo platter. Get them. Yeah, we are burning through a lot of energy. I'm just waiting on him to bring me some food. When he brings me food, we are gonna get off because I was hungry, boss. Okay. It reminds me of these desperate hangovers that go on to people with money. What you mean by that, babes? They all remind me of those desperate hangovers that go on to people with money. I don't know what that means. Oh, hanger-ons. Okay, got it. Yes, the ones that stick with you. He's like that fish that goes on the shark and swims through the water with the shark, trying to get some food that way. Yeah. You just got a thought that they had as a signal. What you mean by that, Dawn? They're so done. Not that United has put their foot in. That's true. Accidentally swiped away. Girl, don't swipe away, girl, because we are here having conversation. I know some of y'all are like, thank God you're on early. We're awake. They're making a huge deal with the V woman being with Putin and Russia didn't back us. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm hearing she backtracked. I don't know if I can read on her because actually I don't feel her energy. Now that I think about it, I'm like, maybe we should read on it. I'm like, I don't feel her right now. So I'm going to have to sit on that for a second. You can't see the rest right now. It's a signal. I mean, I was just thinking about the fact that, okay, because Trump is AI, and he's standing next to homeboy with the hat, I'm like, was that a real version of Lens? Or is that the blackmail of Lens? Like, look what we did to you. Where's this video? Oh my God. I can't show you guys. I can't because I have my shopping bag open. So y'all know what that means. Y'all know that means that I'll get a restriction if I show you anything that's a video. Oh no, something else happened at the Kennedy Center again? Wait. Back it up. Yes, girl, I got the tower for January twice now. Hold on, I got lost. Wait, back it up because y'all losing me. Hold up. Okay, I can't see the rest right now, but it's a signal. I don't know it. I don't know what y'all are saying. They didn't even know what to say. He's frostbitten now. Who's frostbitten? Okay, help me out. Catch me back up because y'all are talking about stuff that I already talked about, so I passed it. You've been at peace. I'm glad you have. I had a moment. Oh, at least remember, every reading is on YouTube. Every reading that I've done is on YouTube. You're not going to be leaving TT on the 22nd, if that's true. Let's get it started in here. I mean, listening to him today, I got to see about that then. Yes, Kai, you're absolutely want to hear. What the hell you think? I'm not sure that had a subliminal to a party. It was a black hat too on top of that. I was like, the colors. Well, you know, they couldn't go MAGA with that one. MAGA's, Y'all, don't be fooled by the accounts. You have to remember, like, just a few months ago, they busted one room with 49 million accounts. One room that housed all these phones and stuff that have 49 million accounts. So please don't be fooled by the accounts. This is how people get their low vibrations. Don't be fooled by people with those accounts. Also, don't be paying attention to people like, we're cook, we're cook, we're cook. Because a lot of those are bot messages as well. You gotta, when I say you gotta keep your vibration high, you have to. Like I said, recalibrate. Do what you gotta do. You still feeling so shafted that you thought you were way off? Wait, rejoin the sentence for me. He was talking to the Doug Lincolns. We enjoy the ones we chat with. Okay. Those are not our people. Yeah, the we cook people, those are not our people. No. And it's like, if you cook, go sit on the bench. Like, you're not allowed to be in the game. We need people with fight. Exactly. That's your jobs campaign. Question everything but trust yourself. That's where I have to be. Because honestly, like I said, like, I'm literally one of the only people outside of our group saying, oh yes, girl, take a nap. That's my new saying. When somebody starts with that shit, go take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Not touch grass. Go take a nap. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Yes, they want us tired. They want us afraid. Exactly. And y'all have to, touching home base. I like that. Y'all have to understand that if they can't get you, there's no Kamala in the Gaza. Like, there's none of that language right now, in case you ever noticed. They have not focused on Gaza, Palestine, all that stuff anymore. The bots have turned to, we're cooked. The bots have turned to, they're all the same. The bots have turned to, they were doing the Clinton thing for a while, but now I think they understand the Clinton thing doesn't work because we're like, okay. Okay. Clinton is your red meat, not ours. So yeah, so now it's that we're cooked. If we can keep your vibration down, that's why I'm like, okay. I don't like saying the phrases that I say. I have to use, but it's our human language, right? There literally is spiritual warfare right now. And if they can keep you down, that's what they feed on. We are in Monsters Inc. Okay, let's put it that way. We're in Monsters Inc. Your depression, Monsters Inc., Harry Potter, let's use whatever. They're freaking Dementors. Let's put it that way. The bots are the Dementors. If they can keep you down, if they can suck out your soul, not only will you not fight, but you will also feed them. Because it gives them power. It makes them feel like they have power over you. You see the little walking dick, if he can't come up with the answer, he starts to get belligerent. That's how you know he's the one posting. Because it's written in exactly his same way of talking. He'll be all smarmy. And it's funny that he called Jake Tapper smarmy. I was like, you're smarmy though. And he's like, you can hear him with his quotation marks. So when I started seeing them show up in DT's posts, I'm like, DT doesn't use quotation marks. Wait, DT doesn't use thank you for paying your attention to this. Wait. And I'm, and it took me a while to go, all right, I'm going to say it out loud. He's not the one posting, and I've been saying that since May, June. And now I'm hearing people go, I don't think he's posting. I'm like, you think? Like, please catch up, please. I've already been through all this. Catch up. Yeah. We're a little bold in the marketing, but it's all based on debunking AI. I like that. That's interesting. I got to know more about what you do. That's what I tell my, yes, exactly. My toddler, if you're hungry or sleepy, go take a nap. Yes. That's what I tell me. So I don't eat. Okay. But yes, they're Dementors, they're vampires, they're whichever story that you like to read. That's what they are. These companies are aware of the billionaire foolery. Now he's threatening they will lose them in turn. Well, hopefully you get your bag, girl. Listen, I need my bag. I really do. Because I need to know where I'm putting my head down. But yeah. Are they trying to build a resort while everyone is looking to be? like I said, I don't see good endings for your boy Jared. Like even now, I just like I see him ending in a very violent way. Still, exactly. Keep going high. I don't think Obama was wrong. Michelle was wrong. I don't think she was wrong. I think the way she said it was wrong. Like not wrong, but it was respectability politics. But now, if we're talking in a spiritual vibe, you can still be high vibe and put somebody in their place. You just, not today, Satan. Have a seat. Wait, you just called me Satan? Indeed, I did. You're not going to bring me down. No. Your mama should have swallowed you, but hey, you're here. So go touch grass. My vibe's still up. In fact, that felt good. Come at me again, I'm going to say something else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's a lot of evil. And again, I'm using a base word. I just don't think we as human beings, and this is interesting because I've never really struggled with good and evil as a label until recently. I feel like it's something outside of our understanding, really. I really do think it's beyond what we think it is. Like what our idea of good is and what our idea. So now I just say light and darkness, to be honest. Like when I'm doing my prayer before I read, I'm like, please let it be only of the light, if it's coming, for our, let things be of our highest good, that kind of stuff. But if it's like, I don't really say evil because I think we don't understand when we say evil. I think we just wrap it all up in one Band-Aid. And I also think it's bigger than evil. There's definitely something at play. So, and I don't really like light and darkness because I do find comfort in the dark. I don't mean in a spiritual sense. I mean like, you see, I like it darker in my room because it's more comfortable. But on a spiritual sense, yes, light and dark. Because light vibrates and darkness can suffocate. It's different. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, he's such a dick. That's all I can think of. Every time I see him, I want to call him something, but it's just walking dick or talking dick. Like, it's weird because I don't even say the D word, but when I see him, he looks like one. Somebody did a picture. I can't even post it here because I will get so violated. Somebody put a picture in a comment and it has a slit through his bald head. And I went, yep. Oh, same side or opposing? That's a good question. Yeah, Lisa, I'm just going to go with that. It's just like, I mean, y'all already know how I feel about white spirituality. Like, if you're not of, like I say, Welsh and Irish and Scottish and like, let's just say the fringes, but you're just like more English and it's like I feel like the wilder women, let's say the Welsh, the freer women, Welsh and Scottish and Viking and stuff like that, they have spirituality. The buttoned up and prim and proper, and I don't think they do. I think they're of those other people. So I don't know. It's for some reason it just resonates as the Welsh, the Scottish, the Irish. Like these are also keepers of the land. Like other tribes and other groups of people are keepers of the land. There's something about that Anglo part, I guess. I don't know. It's something. I told you, something doesn't feel totally human on some of that level. But that's just something I'm starting to understand. It's just weird. Yeah, indigenous type of women, the Celtic, Slavic, yeah, like that stuff. Because I see wild women is basically the way I'll say it. It's like the wild women, the one who collected herbs and, the healers, like those people. Those are spiritually inclined women. That's why I think Black people and gingers resonate very much so. They are feeding on our doubts, our fears. Like they absolutely are. I have not had any dreams of dragons. I can't tell you what I dreamed lately, actually. Oh, what is that? A mermaid tail? I've never seen that. That's cool. Thank you. Then there's mermaids, yes. I'm like, that's another energy to talk about, but I don't know enough yet, but I think there's something there. Yeah, it's definitely a spiritual warfare, but I don't think we have the words for it. Okay, so BB, BBD, bitty bitty bum bum. Let me just say that way. Bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty 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 bitty. Are they on the same side? Yeah, the connections to the land, like that's the way it is. Oh, the crone. Norwegian, yes, 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 yes. See, those all fit. But anyway, are they on the same side? It's interesting. I don't feel like they are, except against him, you know? Except against him / us. That, yes. But for two different reasons, you know? I feel separation, really, like the oil and water thing that we talked about, like how you can shake it up and they would be two different things still. It feels like water, oil and water. So no, they're not really on the same side. They would go on the same salad, you know, but they're not on the same side. Yeah, a means to an end, using each other, absolutely. I will say, like, Russia's whole goal was retribution. You know, we helped break them up, and they were like, all right. I mean, I remember the Berlin Wall being a big deal. I didn't know why. Exactly. They're on the same side, but not the same side. Oh, wow. Why did you come out? Oh, I got the Ace of Swords just now. One, that's a big yes, right? Ace of Swords is a huge yes. So I think what we're saying is exactly it. That no, they're not on the same side, but they do have a similar goal of crushing the US. But for different reasons, right? Russia, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Whatever else I have to say. But the vodka just wants the bottle to break. Let's put it that way. They don't care how, they don't care when, they don't care how messy we're infiltrated. They just want the bottle to break. Meanwhile, there's another gang that's part of the story, and they want to be the one to put it back together. You know what I mean? They want to put it back together. They want to be the one on top. Russia doesn't actually seem to give a shit about what happens afterwards. There is dying story from about 4 colors of people on the medicine wheel, and each of their gifts. There's some story about from Creed. Okay, I want to read it. Okay, so that's kind of it. It's real interesting because yeah, so they're playing a chess game, really. And you know, chess games are long. That's why they're different than checkers, because chess involves planning ahead, strategy, like everything they've done. Oh, Danae. Okay. Oh, sneeze. Everything they've done has been long game. I'm talking decades long game. So are they seeing success? They're feeling like they're being successful, yes. Because in less than a year, look what happened. Oh, Dania? Something like that. Hold on. Wait, what am I pronouncing? I missed it. Oh. Okay. I'll try that. So are they seeing success? Absolutely. And let's be honest, they have been successful. They have been successful. The only difference is that I-State's not finished being, whereas the other people, they're pretty good. They're like, it's destroyed. And it is. But like I say, I-State's plan is to take completely over. And here's the thing. You got all these cooks in the kitchen, right? You got I-State, you got Vodka, you got Peter Cottontail, you got the Tech Boys as a group, you have the old man oligarchs, you got the white Christians who aren't Christian, so basically just the white supremacist. And it's funny because some of them do believe in something. It is just not Christianity. Oh, the Navajo. Okay. It's not Christianity. It's I'm gonna look it up to see how to actually pronounce that. Out of respect, of course. It's a belief. Whatever the belief is a belief. I can't call it Christianity, but I think that's all they know to call it. There's a belief in something. Somebody said is the God, what they call it? Not supremacy. They called it supremacy. Like they flipped the P to a B. So there's that faction, right? And that's the thing, because what just came to mind was the Five of Wands, or even the Five of Swords, and that's them just fighting each other. Hey Sam. So that's them fighting each other. Because that's what's going to happen. It's like all these cooks in the kitchen, okay, when the thing falls, they're going to be like vultures trying to pick the bones and basically Scar in the Pride Lands. Like, who's going to own the Pride Lands? So anyway, there's some success, and they did work together to pull it down. But the interesting thing is, I was going to say, I think our boy, like, played them both. Who's our boy? J.E. Because he played them both. He planted the seeds. He played long game as well. So he's just waiting for stuff to harvest. And I think he's doing a great job. Let's put it that way. Bitch, you did a good job. Hey, yep. Why did these cards come out exactly the same? You guys saw me doing it. Homeboy has done a good job. He's done a good job. He's been successful at it. He's been very strategic. And the Tower. The Tower. In the reverse, it's just slower. Homeboy's done a good job. I ain't celebrating. J.E. did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. He did it. He has been successful at it. And it's so funny because when I tell you, and I said this before, and somebody, I almost did not get this. Somebody on my YouTube went and I think it was on that video. They thumbs down me on that video because I was like, he's petty. I was like, he's so petty that he would have set all this up to happen whether he lived or died. Like, if you think about it, he is the ultimate puppet master. And he's just knocking them down, plucking them down one by one. That big-headed fool, when I tell you, that big-headed man, the game of narcissists. Yes, I love it. That's worse than Games of Thrones, I'm assuming. I never watched Games of Thrones. But yes, the game of narcissists. I guess we can call it Monopoly. But that's interesting. There's one, though. Like, literally, he's Thanos. of all of them. He's Thanos. Ain't it good, Jen? The game of narcissists. But it's funny because I get Murdoch being like Daenerys or whoever with that dragon, burning it all down, and it's real interesting. It's like they don't know who to trust. Because the 10 of Wands is usually about being like stabbed in the back, but it's like he played Uno reverse. I think we can read again to see if he's still alive, because he was. We can read again to see if he's still alive. I haven't seen that scene. I just know people talk about it all the time. But that's what Murdoch feels like to me. But as far as like the three of, like, the people think they're going to be celebrating, they think they're going to be one, and it's all going to fall down. It's all going to fall down. But I think he gets away with it. I really think he gets away with it. I really do think, yeah. Splits again. I think he gets away with it. He controls the messaging. He controls everything. I wonder if him and Murdoch are meeting. Hold on. Has he shared things with Murdoch? Has he connected with Murdoch? Is Murdoch anywhere in his emails? I don't think so. Unless he's the name. That's a strength card in reverse. So that's a no. That's a no. He's not. I don't think he's in there. Hey, Lucy. Anybody? I tried to watch Game of Thrones, but there was one part where there's like this orgy thing happening, and I'm like, I'm too young to watch this. So I turned it off. I'm like, it's too much. Is he in the files? Is he? No. I don't think he's in the files. Murdoch likes to collect information. I don't think he's in the files. I think he likes to collect information. Yeah, he collects information. He collects. He and J.E. I think would appreciate each other. Because this was J.E.'s card just now when we read it. And so it's like, now it's this one. Oh, Momoa. Girl, that's a fine specimen right there, though. Oh, the books are good? I could probably do the books. I don't know. How graphic are the sex scenes in the books? I'm not with the... Listen. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Yes. That's so interesting. King of Cups. And it's wild because whenever I see the King of Cups, I think about the EO that JB did. I think about the EO. Oh, you guys. Am I right? I am. They're starting again. Okay, so we're still on course. We're still on course because we just got the King of Cups. And like I say, whenever I see that now, I think about the EO. I think about the thing that's in place, that when the evidence is there, that there's some cyber shenanigans, we go in, we arrest, and we depose. I'm sorry, that was a Luigi moment. We arrest. Oh, no. And then I saw the Fool, the new beginning. You got chills too? Okay, girl. Yes. The new beginning. So it is really foolish for us to hope for better. But let me tell you something. The word just came back. You got to trust. Trust for better. Trust that the energy you're putting out, unless you're one of those negative people, unless you are the ones, dragging us down, go, what the word? Go take a nap. But those of you who are doing your best to put that high energy in there, trust. It will catch you. Remember, we had the trust fall when it was like, what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be trusting. It's like those Santa Claus movies. When you lose belief, the net starts to get holes. When you keep it together, the net gets more tightly woven because the net meshes with the light that is already surrounding us. Because you guys, the celebration is right. Oh, sheesh, yes. Goosies. The celebration is right around the corner. It really is. Like, even if we are dancing in the middle of the flames of everything until it turns to ash, we are still going to celebrate. You know? Oh, wait, you see that? Okay. Oh, Suze. Looks like fire. Yes, this is celebration. Listen, the response is going to be different than is the expected response. Because the thing is, there is going to be a coalition, council, group of people, as we all say, that are going to be our transitions. That's why midterms, honestly, is not even a thought to me right now. Okay? Oh, that's nice. So midterms to me isn't like, I'm not even thinking about midterms. Okay? I'm just not. I'm prepared to vote. I keep checking, make sure I'm registered, which you all should be doing. But I don't know what midterms are going to look like. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah? Yeah? Hello? Open the door? Am I hearing things? Hold on. Hold on. I swear, if nobody's there, I'm going to be like, what just happened? Oh. You heard it? Oh my God. Okay, this is what I'm looking at then. Okay. You can't cut them up? Don't cut them up. Give me about 30 minutes, all right? Okay. Oh, my food is here. All right, y'all, my food here. So I'm going to give you 30 more minutes because I want to finish. All right. Okay. All right. So, yes, celebration. Okay, celebration. And it's the wands, so it's the fire. Okay, so celebration. Even if we're dancing amongst the flames, it's gonna be a celebration. It's like when Luigi did his thing, and everybody was like, I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know the season, so I can't even go with you on these. But it's like, how am I supposed to feel? And it's kind of like, yay, the metaphorical thing with the insurance was taken down. And it's like, but that is a dad, you know? So it's, how do I feel? And it's like, I'm like, I mean, that's one of the literal definitions of FAFO, right? Like, I hate to keep saying it because it has been driven into the ground and co-opted by this stupid man who calls himself Keg's Breath, or he doesn't, but that's the definition of it, right? Exactly. That's the exact definition. Is like, or if we go biblical, or we go spiritual, or we go scientific, the energy you put out is the energy you get back. That's why I try to do better. I try to put good energy. But the fact that I got these 3 cards coming out back to back, this tells me, despite all the messages we just had, keep this in mind. It is time for us to prepare for our celebration. He tries so hard to be cool. You have to go back into my videos. There's one where I'm talking about the generals or something. God, which one is it? You have to go look at this video because I slowed down on that moment where you saw the 5-year-old boy in him. And it was like, damn, boy. Listen, I'm not trying to feed y'all hopium. You know me, I'm a realist. I really am not. Let me see if I can tell you what the title of that video is. But it's like, there's this little moment. Or if you want to go and look up his speech to the generals on September 30th. No, this is literally the thing that he did. If you go and, mind you, I did channel that day. That same exact day. That channel that caught me off guard. But if you go look at that video, where you can YouTube it or something, and there's this brief moment at the end when he says something about the FAFO. I think that's one of the first times he uses a FAFO or something, after he's told these people who have way more experience than he does that, you know, they need to be manly men with all these women in there. And then he says something to, like, it's the very end where he says his line, he delivers it, and I guess he was expecting a roar, but instead he got so you see him like, so he does that little quick drop, and I went, oh, your feelings were hurt, baby, your feelings were hurt. Straight crickets. Oh my God. And you just saw the drop. And, oh, that's funny, because yes, in my channel, I think I did the channel the day before, my channel said there's a crack in the facade. And the minute I saw that video, I was like, there's the crack. There's the crack. Homeboy has no confidence whatsoever in what he's doing. Oh my God. It was like, it's such a rich moment. And that lets you know that what they're doing has nothing to do with any actuality, any real plan, anything that they actually believe in. Okay? That was definitely, I hate now that Turning Point is co-opted by this group of supremacists. But yes, it definitely was a turning point. It's like, your job is to be a dad too. You don't need to impress your kids, or yeah. Okay. So just when I say that facade was cracked, I went, oh crap, you don't believe none of this. Oh crap, you're a broken little boy too. Damn, we're run by broken little boys. Do you need a hug? I'm not the chick for you, but maybe I can pay somebody who will. Stormy might be up for it. You know? God, I've done so many videos, I can't even tell you. Ay. I'm going to see if I can find it and repost it, just so you can catch that moment, or just go find the speech and just look for that little crack, because there definitely was a crack. But anyway, so, oh, it might be around this. Oh, well, okay. Anyway, that said, the time is coming. Like I said, I don't peddle in hope. I don't, because I go by what I feel, and sometimes I don't feel hope at all, like, for real. So I won't tell you, I won't say that I'm telling you this because I just want to fill you up with hope. No, I will tell you for real what is for real. But I think we're going to be okay. However, there is still forks in the road. Let's put it that way. There still are forks in the road that could turn things. But here's the thing. I think the Venezuela thing has minimized the number of forks there actually were before. So if you look at my January, you probably have to put it on listen because sometimes, I talk while I'm reading. So a reading would be like an hour long, even though the reading itself wasn't an hour long. I don't know. I can't stop talking. I try. See? Yeah. So, oh my God, these are all good. You guys. I'm not wrong. And I love that. I love that I'm not wrong. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. You know what I told you. So one of the things is to get grounded, to plant what you want to see grow, period. So that's self stuff as well as like the type of energy that you're putting out here. The other thing here is the High Priestess. So again, you've got to get to learning to trust your own intuition. Get past your human parts. Like, I keep having to do that. I keep having to push past me, because I'll have a moment of like, they're coming for us next, like what I'm saying? Like I'll have that moment, but then I have a higher self that'd be like, girl, chill. Like literally when I was praying one day, I was like, God, what you want me to do? He's like, literally chill. Like that's all I kept getting was chill. I got this. Chill. I got this. I'm like, all right. Now I'm going to tell you, because I just remember a time that happened too. 2020. When I tell you I was so freaking anxious. When I say so anxious, I was so anxious. I was like, listen, God, tell me what's going to go down. Tell me what's going to go down. I don't want this man to be in here. Tell me what's going to go down. Let me tell you what happened. I heard, chill. I got this. And when I say that man got COVID right after that. And you know what COVID did? Him getting COVID did? It scared his base to the point where they weren't going to go out and cast that vote. Some of them people got really scared. Thank God for that. Okay. But also, those of us who weren't exactly his base, but who were like, it's a hoax or whatever too, they realized, oh wait, it wasn't a hoax. So some of us mailed in our votes. So, and it was the mail-in votes that crushed him, which is why they're doing all those things. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, a meteor shower. I love it. Thank you. I've never seen it. It's so pretty. Okay. So I just want y'all to know this. Like, seriously, I don't peddle hope. And anytime I feel hopeless, I get something different. And like I said, that happened to him in 2020. And when I got to 2024, I was like, listen, God, man, what's happening? And when wasn't it so pretty? And then I was like, what's happening, dude? I don't know what's happening. And then Kamala entered the chat. And I was like, okay, wow. And it just felt like a whole fresh breath of air. And I was like, okay. And then I did feel the shift when something happened, but apparently the something was they figured out the code or whatever. And that's when I had my crisis moment. Because I was like, listen, man, I can't wait till we're eating popcorn, like for real. I know, but I don't know how she's going to choose to be back. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to look different. Speaking of Tim, let's do Tim before I go. Now, y'all remember, oh, thank you, babes. Y'all remember when we did Tim? I have become so overwhelmed with emotion because I just felt it, right? And then this happened. Walls. He has decided that he's not going to be governor after he completes his year, so he's not putting his hat back in the ring. Understandably, because people are threatening him, and he virtually has no security, at least federally, because the petty games these people are playing, right? So, and it's really interesting because I was watching Susan Lynn yesterday, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look because I don't think he's done. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he's done. I know a lot of people are gonna run for senator because senators are where the actual magic happens. They're bigger. They're bigger, obviously, than House. But here's okay. So hold on. Let me finish this. So I'm sorry. Yeah, and Libby's too. I watched Libby's after Susan. I think she talked about Susan's, and she did the same thing too. She's like, she thinks he's running for something bigger too, possibly. But anyway, before we get there, so I just wanted to point out to you guys these 3 cards. I just realized I never showed them to you. All 3 cards. So you got to trust your own intuition. Lean into that understanding, your spiritual understanding, not your human, not your fear, but like really trust the things that you get, even when they feel stupid. Like sometimes they do feel stupid. Like, oh, we're gonna get out of this. Meanwhile, we're not done being on fire. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't know Amy. I don't know Amy. But look, it's plant your feet, okay? It's all going to be successful. Make sure that you go into yourself. Make sure you understand what you're actually looking for. Stop trying to rely on external things. Like the lamp is here, but you really are the light. This is what you got to understand, is your elevation is happening. I'm telling y'all, seriously, if you have not been lit up in 2025, please prepare for 2026 because the rest of you are about to be scooped in. Oh, okay. Okay. The rest of you are about to be scooped up. The rest of you are about to be activated and initiated into the spiritual realm even harder. Please understand that fire happens. Oh yeah, we're in Fire Horse. That's right. Okay, now I understand. When that fire happens, bro. Oh my God. Other note. But when that fire happens, understand that this is your year of elevation, your year of higher intuition. This is your year. You are about to be activated so much. And those of us who are activated, whoop, we're about to be elevated, child. Look at here, look at here. Knight of Wands, there's a fire horse. Listen, when I say it's going to happen. So make sure that you are planting, because this is like, pay attention here, pay attention here, pay attention here. Make sure you are planting. Oh, some of y'all going to be uprooted though. But it's a good uprooting. Some of you have your seeds in the wrong soil. Some of you literally have your seeds. Oh, fire horse is dragon. Some of you have your seeds in the wrong soil. You are counting on, looking forward to, putting your hopes into something that is actually not for you. Just saying. So it is going to be uprooted. It is going to be uprooted. So I do know that's coming, but I do want you to understand that's not for your pain. Okay? It's not for your pain. It's not for your pain. It's not for your pain. I promise you it's not. But the 4 of Cups here is awakening. These 2 are attached, babe. Awakening. So like I said, you're about to be lit on fire. Lit on fire. Total eclipse of the heart. Yeah, because February 17th is the solar eclipse, is the Chinese dragon, fire horse, but also two things too, y'all. I'm getting them too, child. I'm locked in. Two other things. So I was listening to, I think, oh, Susan Lin, she had on an astrologer. That astrologer lady, like, I gotta follow her and see some of her other stuff because she's really good. I love how she's personal. It's their other form of zodiac, you know. Like, what does it mean? We'll have to go deep into looking that kind of thing up, which I'm not going to do right now. I'll do it later. But you know, just like we have the other zodiacs, you know, Gemini and all that kind of stuff, they have animals. And their zodiac, the Chinese zodiac, outdates our zodiac. So, like, I'm a goat or sheep, depending on who you're looking at, and it's an earth sheep, you know, like that kind of thing. So, ooh, what is it gonna do? Ooh, okay. I do know, like I said, for some of you who have your seeds in the wrong soil, you are going to be unpartnered with that. Possibly for real, like relationship wise, but you are going to be unpartnered. Okay, if you haven't been down the valley, that is coming. Nine of Pentacles. If you haven't been in the valley yet, that's coming. Like, if you have been resisting the valley, you're going to go through the valley because you weren't listening to the lesson. The lesson was like, let go, and you kept holding on. You kept fighting for stuff that is not yours to have. In order for you to get to ascension, in order for you to get more aligned. Oh, yeah. In order for you to get more aligned, you're about to go through the valley. I'm sorry, girl. I don't mean that. I don't mean to hurt you. I do mean it. You're about to go through the valley because you were hard-headed. I'm going to tell you, you were hard-headed. Some of us has already been down the valley, so we're going to deal with that. I'm coming, babe. So just know, I'm just saying. Some of you are about to go through that. I do see it. But please understand, it is for your elevation. It is for your elevation. It is so that you can let go of things that are not for you. Okay? So you can let go of things that are not for you. Like for me, teaching. Every time I try to do teaching, there's some kind of school shooting. I was like, all right, I'm done. Okay. But that said, you guys, I'm going to wrap up. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. I lied. I'll see you tomorrow probably at 7 a.m. Yes. Please understand, the tower is not to hurt you. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. All right, you guys, I promise it's not. This tower does not pertain to us on the national level or global level. This is a personal message. Those cards that just happened, that's a personal message. So please know, you probably already started feeling it. Okay. Oh yeah. See, the death or rebirth. You get to look at it how you get to look at it, but understand it's here for you to be reborn and to take you away from the things that have been causing you conflict, headache. I don't know why you're holding on to it. Let that shit go so that it's not a long valley. Let it go so it's not a long valley, okay? Take yourself away from the things that are tempting to you, that are trying to hold you stuck. Basically reprioritize, because some of y'all, I feel a health problem about to come on because you don't have priority, and so you're gonna have to be sat down. I'm telling you now, don't ignore this, okay? Don't ignore this. Please understand that this doesn't have to be 100%. This is a warning, okay? If there's something you've been thinking about letting go, let that shit go and be okay with that. Otherwise, it's going to be a forced removal. I don't know who that was for, but I'm being compelled to give it to you. And I hate to end on that note, but If it resonated with you, then you knew it was you. Good night. Be blessed. It's not to hurt you. It really isn't to hurt you. It's to help you. All right. Peace out.